bikin rame, track kasih slow. Senja disorong sampai biak pun tahu. Ada nona gaya memang bikin kacau. Kau jalan lurus dong semua sumiring. Keput tatapan bikin jiwa saat keliling. Maniso, aduh nona kau terlalu shining. Reggae joget bikin malam jadi kering. Maniso, nona kau maniso. Kau bikin semua kepala jadi oleng so. Maniso, kayak taruh maniso. Kau bikin hati jatuh susah move on no. Maniso, nona kau maniso. Kau bikin semua kepala jadi oleng so. Maniso, kayak taruh maniso. Kau bikin hati jatuh susah move on no. Kakak bilang kau suka pamer-pamer. Kau putar rambut kau bikin makin gemer. Di pesta dansa semua mata kau seret. Kau memang ratu manis setelah dari set. Kau pulang gak patah di lantai. Bikin semua ikut goyang sampai fly. Jujur saya bilang kau itu lifestyle. Maniso terlalu bikin saya jadi high. Nona kau maniso. Kau bikin semua kepala jadi oleng so. Maniso, kayak taruh maniso. Kau bikin hati jatuh susah move on no. Maniso, nona kau maniso. Kau bikin semua kepala jadi oleng so. Maniso, kayak taruh maniso. Kau bikin hati jatuh susah move on no. Kakak bilang kau suka pamer-pamer. Hari ini jadi saksi cinta su jadi janji. Sampai di waktu penuh harapan, ucapan suci ikat dua hati jalan. Saring kau siap jalani, cinta sejati akan dibagi. Demi Tuhan saya janji untukku, akan jaga kau tiap langkah sebawa. Pegang tangan ini jangan pernah lepas, kita janji cinta tak terbatas. Demi papa mamaku yang su percaya sama saya, seakan jadi pasangan hidup satu selamanya, tak bisa terpisah. Sejak kita duduk di pelaminan, saling kau hati jadi satu ikatan. Suka duka kita jalan bersama, kau pun senyum jadi bahagia. Demi Tuhan saya janji untukku, akan setia sampai akhir waktu. Pegang erat cinta yang ada, kita dua selamanya. Demi papa mamaku yang su titipkan kau di tangan saya, seakan jadi pasangan hidup satu selamanya, cinta tak terganti. Yo listen, saya bicara jujur dari hati, terada lain hanya kau pun cinta sejati. Badai datang saya tetap berdiri, sampai akhir hidup saya jaga kau baby. Kau bukan terjadi pegangan hidup, kau pun janji bikin hati makin cukup. Forever with you, tak ada lain lagi, saling kau bersama till eternity. Kau tahu saya akan pergi, walau dunia coba pisahkan kita. Cinta ini kuat lebih dari semua, saling kau selamanya, tak akan lepaskan cinta. Kita dua satu jiwa. Demi papa mamaku yang su percaya sama saya, seakan jadi pasangan hidup satu selamanya. Pria dari timur sampai barat, cinta ini kuat. Wanita step by step kita jalan janji tak tersedia.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin. Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Just eases him off the ball.
Oh, sweet feet.
That's really nice. And the finish! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
And it's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Now it's Dukung.
And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
That's really well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Olise.
Chalhanoglu. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard to look beyond this fella, Arda Güler. He's key on the right side. That's where he operates, that little channel, and he's brilliant if given a little more room. If he's shut down, then sometimes he can get a little frustrated, but if he gets that little bit of space, then a lot of damage can be done.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Nicely aimed pass. Nicely weighted ball.
Hernandez.
Looking for the run. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was quick to react. That has been slung wide.
Looking for options for movement.
Dukung was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Look at the space here.
Short changes him with that pass.
Now he's got space here. Still goalless at the moment. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Has a look and place it forward. Really fierce, close defending.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Now it's Dukung.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Chance!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's trying to hit the front line here. Turkey are looking to break at pace.
He's found a way through. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Corner then.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, there's the clearance.
Hernandez,
Yes. Big header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
France have their third corner.
Celik gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Now Now it's Yildiz. Çalhanoğlu. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Dembele.
There will be one
Now it's
minute at a
Unal.
time.
They want to be quick to recover this. O'Malley gets a foot in here. Kokchu. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
And please
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Turkey go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Turkey are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally...
And a chance! Goal! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Saliba is the guilty party there. Now that's a lovely exchange. Olise. And the pass is intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to...
Shoots! It's bounced back off the post. Hernandez. Chouameni.
Attendance for this match was
Dukung.
81,007.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Dembele. He is through here. Dembele's cross. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's having a shot! No mistake! France are back on level terms. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Coming on the field.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Doué takes control of it and he's on the move. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That is good alertness. Turkey still have the cards to affect this game. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Half an hour gone in the second half. Mbappe, this is promising. And this is Rabiot. Great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Olise. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Tchouaméni. Olise. A probing pass. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Substitutions taking place.
Kukçu. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That has been cut short.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Yildiz.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Kukçu promptly onto that, and that is that. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Kukçu. Unal with 2 goals already to his name. Now, can they get him away? He's on it. Can he get away? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a super give and go. Nice control.
Added minute has been indicated.
Can he get it through? Kajolu gets a cross in. Play for a throw. Couple of changes then in quick succession. Dukung coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Karazor looking to play him in.
Number 19, number 5.
We are into stoppage time. Pavard. And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely...
Terus apa sebagian harga ini Afrika nggak jelas. Edit ya? Edit kan?
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Good running, strong and purposeful. Lovely feet. Palmer is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nice looking ball. Gusto promptly onto that, and that is that. Caicedo. Fernandez. And there's his chance to lead the counter. No, it's come to nothing. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I'll be keeping an eye on this fella, Solanke, who I'm sure will be leading the line out there. He's very strong in the air, he's excellent with his back to goal, and he's really good at protecting the ball. For me, it's essential that he stays in that central position so he can make the most of those qualities and any chances.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Colomwani, can he finish? Garnacho. Well, they could break here. Well, that is one way to stop him. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Solanke. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And across it goes. Spread out to the left. Can he spark a counter here? That's gone for a throw-in. Cucurella. Chelsea applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be...
Takes a shot! So, what can they make of this? Well, that's been cut out, well played. Fernandez. And it's Palmer. And that's gone loose. Oh, good ball! Richarlison.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Gusto. Little pass back.
They're really getting...
Palmer! It's a pretty loose pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. That is a great pick out. Look at the space here, and the shot! And it's a goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break,
not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it. And a chance! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
There will be 1 minute added
Ended up in
time.
no man's land. Cucurella. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's
Everyone
level
please
pegging at
welcome the two
half-time.
sides.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. Oh, that's a fine interception. Garnacho. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Solanke. Colwell does well to get it back. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and he's being shifted off it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, that's a clever look. Gets his head on it! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bissouma. Might be danger here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's having a good look here.
I think there's actually a quiet...
Going for goal! It's a throw-in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Solanke. Not the most accurate pass. Decent progress down the left. Cross to the back post. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Fernandez. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Richarlison is onto it in a flash. Richarlison. Tottenham looking to pass their way through. He's having a go! Oh, that is very close.
Colomwani brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Bisuma. Coming on the field is number 6, Joe.
Tottenham are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a promising position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries to pass it through. Shot could be on. And he shoots! Gusto, tidy with his distribution.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Crunching tackle.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
This looks promising. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Tottenham making consecutive changes here. Xavi Simons coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Number 30,
Romero attempts a clearance.
Number 7, Xavi Simons.
Now it's Simons.
Number 14.
Good ball over the top. Good read, needed to be.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van der Ven calmly anticipates. Joao Palhinha. Now Simons.
This is the time you need that pace. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for the run. Shot a goal!
2 added minutes have
Gusto
been indicated.
clears it away.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he cuts out the supply. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's Fernandez. Nice physical challenge. And that's that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Tottenham going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Solanke really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tottenham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the keeper beats it away. Spence has a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Spence is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Bisuma goes short. Bentancur, he's got tall.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's made its way to him. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Spread out to the left. And the pass is intercepted. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through. And he welcomes it in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Caicedo. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Richarlison. Threads one in. Colomwani! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Corner number 3 coming up. Bentancur! That's a half-decent try.
Bentancur certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. And he's intervened well there. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think we've all been hugely impressed by Wesley Fofana, Peter. You know, he came to England at the age of 18 and adapted amazingly well. And he has great ability in terms of his pace, his strength, his ability over the ground.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Colomwani. Bentancur. He's had a shot!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Some good work on the right flank here. He's found a way through. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And now they can clear their lines. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Solanke. And it's Palmer. And he's had it nicked away. Richarlison. Bentancur. Richarlison. Oh, nice touch. It's a promising position. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's João Pedro. Into the channel. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. Looking to play him in. And a chance! A real chance and a real let-off. Just eases him off the ball. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Now it's Palmer. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Dragushin has been sent off. It was deemed a professional foul.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Great chance here from position A1. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game
Number
here.
39.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Coming on the field is number 4, Dancer.
He's had a crack, and it's come back out to him. It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the first goal of the game.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side.
Chance for a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Tottenham making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That is good alertness. And it's Bissouma. Bissouma. Cucurella did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Fernandez. Now it's Richarlison. Colwill gets across to intercept that. Gusto. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly
Everyone,
captivating.
please welcome the two sides.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's João Pedro. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely intercepted. Back to the keeper it goes. Cucurella. Forwards and with intent. Looking for options for movement. Van der Ven does really well to win the ball there. And the shot! He scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Tottenham are making a change now.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Fernandez. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. And that is a routine catch.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Solanke in with the challenge. Tottenham perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Knocks it into space. Pump, real chance! Now it's Richarlison. Can he spark a counter here? Colwill. Palmer. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cucurella, Colwill, and Garnacho. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Simons. Oh, well measured. Now that, can he finish? Loose ball, and the keeper couldn't hold it. No, not the best of headers.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Simons. Now who's going to be first to this? He's being urged to shoot. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Cucurella has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Xavi Simons having a look. So the perfect chance to get one back. Richarlison. And he's taking no chances there. Caicedo. That's a good ball out wide. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's João Pedro.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
He's onside. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Richarlison. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Tries to pass it through. Shot could be on. Great ball, great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, they could break here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Fernandez. Romero could move up a gear here. Over to the left, back into the middle. Richarlison receives it in a wide position. Big header! Off the post! In once more. And that's that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, sir.
Real chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Portugal with the corner. They're first. Ruben Neves with the short one. It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Cucurella. Pass somewhat off target. He might be in here! He's being urged to... Great chance! And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! And he's done it!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come. Shot a goal! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, sweet. He's having a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
There will be a throw-in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Ruben Neves. Pedro shot, surely! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call...
And a chance! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was a given. It always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Pete...
Ah, he's given it away. Now it's Rafael Leao.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And he's had it nicked away. Caicedo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Fernandez. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Garnacho. Can he finish? It's hit the crossbar. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's a cute ball. Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that's going to be a goal kick. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Gusto and Fofana. Portugal making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Now then, the ball's come loose. Palhinha producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Gonzalo Ramos. And it's Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Cucurella. Garnacho. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been cut short. Ruben Neves. Now it's Rafael Leao.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Palmer. And the pass is intercepted. And that has left him in a heap. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Ruben Neves, he's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. That has been knocked clear. And it's Cancelo. Knocks it out wide. Now that's a lovely exchange. Oh, what a climb! Big moment! Massive goal! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all... And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are back on the way. Gusto. And that is a little undercooked. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's João Pedro. Gonzalo Ramos. Gets a good foot in there. João Pedro. That is good alertness. Gonzalo Ramos. Portugal finding their passes. Oh, that's nice. Cucurella did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That's a super give and go. Great ball, and he's in here, and he's onside. Tries a shot! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
João Palhinha, and he's certainly onside here. Foot in. Fofana defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he is going into that little black book.
Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one. Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Played back. And it's Caicedo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Nuno Mendes. Antonio Silva. To Ruben Neves. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. João Palhinha. In with the challenge. Just about within shooting range. Cucurella. And it's Fernandes. Rafael Leao. João Palhinha. And he's managed to get free. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's very neat. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Portugal presented with a golden opportunity here.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 21.
Sanchez, in the context of the game, he must save it.
Número 24.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Portugal grab a 3-goal lead. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he shoots. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Going for goal! Looking for options, and the shot! Gusto. And Caicedo.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Chance here to counter. Matches Nunes, goes steaming forward. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And that's it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Portugal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to...
Can he finish? Goal! Sporting! The ideal start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Guardiola. Raul. And it's Kukcu. That's Guardiola. Bellingham. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. That'll be a corner.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising.
Terrific header! He will be livid with himself. Marquinhos. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Looking to play him in. Haaland is having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's going to be a goal kick. Guardiola. Sporting leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. David Villa. Rodri. That's Eze. And here's Haaland. Rodri. And it's Rodri. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. It's a clearance, but not much of one. And they're quick to get it back. Eze has created one goal already. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Saliba. Rodri. Eze. He's looking wide. Now it's Mbappe. That is good strength. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now that's well seen too. Spread out to the left.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Marquinhos is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Alexander-Arnold. David Villa. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Eze, 30 minutes gone. Now it's Olise. Now it's Eze. Played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Rodri. And it's Ruben Neves. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Guardiola. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Sporting are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Villa's cross. Gabriel with the clearance. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That's a sharp pass. And it's Guardiola. Van Nistelrooy. Searching pass he's played there. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Ruben Neves.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Eze. Oh, this is a very... Eze! A wonderful effort, all by himself. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Sporting, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Temos aqui uma criança perdida. Pedimos aos pais da criança que vestem uma t-shirt amarela e sapatilhas pretas, por favor, de se dirigir.
And we're underway again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Raul. Knocks it into space. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Chelsea have their second corner now. Van Nistelrooy! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Lovely pass. Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Guardiola. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Haaland.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a...
And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Ruben Neves. Now it's Olise. Oh, that's fabulous. Haaland.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Bellingham. Now it's Villa. Hakimi cuts it out.
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Chelsea go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He'll fancy himself from here. And now as good a time as any to pull level. And he's gone backward here. Raul. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Villa. Van Nistelrooy! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 10. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 7, número 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Simons. Guardiola. It's a threatening ball. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Kachu! Decent hit from there. Kukchu. Probing pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Guardiola. And the counter is on. Here's a sharp little ball here. Well read, and the danger is averted. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Guardiola.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
It's a promising position. That looks a good cross. Alexander-Arnold tries to clear. Vardiol. Gabriel shifted it to the flank. Fires it in low. Cleared away.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de
They
compensação.
get a throw in. And he's managed to get rid. 4 extra minutes added on. Now it's Hazard. Tries to play it through. And this is Messi. Ambitious ball here. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. And that's that. Sporting pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium. And I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Now it's Kane. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Camavinga. And it's Neymar. And it's Camavinga. And Guardiola, looking for options for movement. Olise, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part.
Big chance! Goal! Sporting! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Sporting have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Gehi. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust.
Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Kane. Fernandes. Fernandes takes control of it and he's on the move. In towards the back stick. Robertson tries to clear. Rodri. Robertson. Rodri. That has been slung wide. Can he get it through? Now it's Haaland.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Throw it. Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar. Serginho. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's had it taken off him. Gehi tries to pass it through. He's got away. Plays it across. Gabriel gets it clear. Knocks it into space. Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Great challenge, time to perfection. Kane. And it's Neymar. Olise. Stood up well to him there. And it's Neymar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Takes a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. That's a decent clearance. Ruben Neves deals with that comfortably.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Sporting looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Mbappe. Camavinga. And it's Serginho. It's a searching pass. Flashes it across. Ruben Neves. Nicely spread. And he's picked it up out wide.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Vardiol. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Sporting have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Crosses it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was no routine save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Fernandez really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's neat. Vardiol gets a foot in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking for the run. Neymar. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, nicely intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. That'll be a corner. Sporting have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. There will be a throw-in. And it's Hakimi. Cross from Hakimi. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. It's a pretty loose pass. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Rodri. Jose. Just about up to the hour now. That's a sharp pass. Defending was strong and firm. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
They've got to be quick to recover this. Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now this could be a chance. Good ball, good take. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ruben Neves is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Neymar. Can he get it through? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substituição para o Sporting.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 19.
It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And it's Serginho.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ruben Neves. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Haaland.
Sporting surely have to be commended for their drive and desire.
Oh no, what has happened here? That's a smartly directed ball. Strong running down that left flank. Fernandes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Yamal. Foot in. Ruben Neves. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Fernandes. Now that looks a decent ball. He's having a shot! In for the pieces! He's scored! Do not write them off! Back they come! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So all square with almost... There's the shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Sporting take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Deep cross. Danger averted for now. Fernandes drives it in. That's a decent clearance. That's good running with the ball. Yamal into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Sporting clearly now in lead preservation mode. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Sporting have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. What are your thoughts on today?
Maniso, maniso.
Kok kayak daya bikin sapu sing-sop. Yombex gear solong sing.
Ada nona kau jalan lenggang-lenggang, kopu senyum bikin semua orang pandang. Banyak kayak bikin hati goyang, tapi sayang satra tahu kopu bayang. Kopu mata kilat tayang bintang malam, kau bikin semua dong jadi diam. Sapu hati jujur mau bilang kau terlalu manis, so sampai satra tenang. Nona kau maniso, kau bikin semua kepala jadi oleng so. Maniso, gaya taruh maniso. Kau bikin hati jatuh susah move on. Yo, kakak bilang kau suka pamer-pamer. Kau putar rambut kau bikin makin gemer. Di pesta dansa semua mata kau seret. Kau memang ratu manis sotra dari set. Kau pulang ke patah di lantai, bikin tong semua ikut goyang sampai fly. Jujur saya bilang kau itu lain style. Maniso terlalu bikin saja di high. Nona kau maniso, kau bikin semua kepala jadi oleng so. Maniso, gaya taruh maniso. Kau bikin hati jatuh susah move on no. Yo, nona maniso. Kau bikin rame track kasih slow. Senja disorong sampai biak pun tahu. Ada nona gaya memang bikin kacau. Kau jalan lurus dong semua sumiring. Kau put tatapan bikin jiwa saat keliling. Maniso, aduh nona kau terlalu shining. Reggae joget bikin malam jadi kering. Maniso, nona kau maniso. Kau bikin semua kepala jadi oleng so. Maniso, gaya taruh maniso. Kau bikin hati jatuh susah move on no. Maniso, nona kau maniso. Kau bikin semua kepala jadi oleng so. Maniso, gaya taruh maniso. Kau bikin hati jatuh susah move on no. Yo, kakak bilang kau suka pamer-pamer. Kau putar rambut kau bikin makin gemer. Di pesta dansa semua mata kau seret. Kau memang ratu manis sotra dari set. Kau pulang ke patah di lantai, bikin tong semua ikut goyang sampai fly. Jujur saya bilang kau itu lain style. Maniso terlalu bikin saja di high. Nona kau maniso. Kau bikin semua kepala jadi oleng so. Maniso, gaya taruh maniso. Kau bikin hati jatuh susah move on no. Maniso, nona kau maniso. Rame track kau bikin semua kepala jadi oleng so. Maniso, gaya taruh maniso. Rame track kau bikin hati jatuh susah move on no. Kakak bilang kau suka pamer-pamer.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Colours vivid and vibrant. Songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
Well, the feisty and energetic Vicente Lizarazu will undoubtedly be a factor here, Peter. Easily one of the best left-backs of his generation.
And a career almost as stellar as yours, Jim.
It's a foul. It could be a penalty. Sporting faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. To open the scoring. Brilliant save from Donnarumma.
Rabiot plays it in. Ruben Neves. Olise. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Saliba. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's picked his way through. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Ruben Neves. Haaland. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both...
He's had a shot! Goal! Sporting! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Sporting have their opener. It is a goal of real shoots! No mistake! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ruben Neves. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pavard gets it clear. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now it's Haaland. Olise. And he's taking no chances there. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Pedri. Oh, that's delightful. That's very neat. Good ball. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Sporting have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pedri. Now, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Robertson. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. Passes. Oh, what a mistake! Real chance! It's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Number 20.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum is shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And he's quick to get it clear again. 30 minutes gone. Olise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lizarazu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Koundé. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that'll be a goal kick. Robertson, and it's Ruben Neves. It's Pedri. Some really good ball movement. He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
That was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Taken back almost at once. Now he's got space here. And it's Pedri. Now it's Haaland. That's a good ball out wide. Gets his head on it! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Sporting take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Lizarazu. Lizarazu goes on a charge down the left.
There will be 3 minutes
Neymar.
added time.
Driving on and making good progress. He has found the way through. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot. Carlos Soler gets good distance on it.
Might want to be careful there.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need...
And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Sporting are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And the game has already resumed here. Stood up well to him there. Haaland! Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope.
Substitutions taking place.
Lizarazu has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Thinks about the shot, and he's there to get it away.
Sporting clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Simons.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedri knocks it out wide. Saliba does well to get it back. Oh, it's come loose. Saliba clears.